Hi everyone, it's Little Blue and you're listening to my podcast, aka Little Blue. It is Saturday today and it's the Saturday that is in the middle of Easter. So yesterday was Good Friday, tomorrow is Easter Sunday and the day after that will be Easter Monday. But today is just Saturday and it's been a really nice day. The weather here at the moment is just glorious. It's so beautiful and I don't know if it's the same where you are. I think it's the same for the whole country, to be honest. It's lovely and it really does help to have that sunshine, I think, and put everybody in quite a nice, chilled, relaxed mood. Although saying that, I have had quite a dip in the last few days with my mental health. I felt quite sad and I felt quite frustrated because I'm really feeling the fact that Baby Blue and I don't have a private outdoor space that we can just go and sit in. I'd really love to have just a teeny tiny bit of garden that we could have a picnic in, or have a teeny tiny bench next to a pond and we could go feed some ducks, you know? I'm really missing those sort of little things. And it was sort of yesterday we were walking home from our walk and we passed this lovely grassy area and it's got beautiful views of the town over it, and we go there for picnics quite often in the summer, and I just thought, oh, we could go and sit there and have some snacks or something. I was like, oh no, we can't go and sit down there and have some snacks because you're not allowed to. And it's it just keeps making me quite sad because that's something me and her do together all the time and it's been taken away from us. And when you're in the same space, enclosed space with each other 24/7, tensions can rise. It's the same with any humans put together for all day, every day. So yeah, it is what it is. And because of I feeling so up and down yesterday, I was determined to start the day properly today. So I got an early night. I think I was in bed by 9:30 at the latest. And I slept right through to the morning. In the morning, I got up, I had a glass of water. I washed my face and my hands. I know this sounds strange, but it just sort of refreshes me. I love doing it. And I always wash behind my ears and round my neck as well, because it just sort of, it's very refreshing first thing in the morning. Made us both breakfast. We had breakfast, I had a coffee. And then before anything else, I made sure Baby Blue was fine. And I said to her, right, I'm going to go and do my workout. And my old Zumba teacher has put a couple of workouts online. So there was a warm-up and there was a dance routine. It was 3 dance routines actually in one video. So I did a little bit of a workout myself for about 5 minutes. Then I did like push-ups, sit-ups, that sort of thing. Then I did her warm-up and then I did her, it was samba, salsa and cha-cha, I think. It was sort of all different dance things. And I forgot how much I love her classes. I always used to say Zumba saved my life because when I was in a really bad place a few years ago, I started going to Zumba classes with my friend Kate and Siobhan, and I just kept it up, and every week was my highlight of my week. And when my life got absolutely awful and I was not going out, I was getting very reclusive, I always went to my Zumba class. Every single Wednesday, I would make sure I'd get out for my Zumba class. That's the one thing I always did. And I think because I did that, I made some of the best friends through my class. And obviously bonded with my friend Kate very well. And it really helped my mental health. And I think that was the main thing. So just from doing, I think it must have been about 25 minutes this morning with my old tutor, Leah, it reminded me of who I was. And yeah, it was a really big boost. It made me smile. It made me remember that actually I can dance. Actually, I love fitness. Actually, I'm going to get this going up again. And when it finished, I didn't want it to finish. And that's the feeling I always used to get after Zumba. I just wanted to do it over and over and over again. So definitely going to be scheduling in more of Leah's stuff because she's exactly what I need right now. Sounds really corny, so I'm going to contact her because I know she's doing some stuff on Zoom, but I'm a bit scared of Zoom because you can see me and right now I'm not the nicest thing to look at. But anyway, so yes, so I did my fitness workout. I then had a nice shower, a really good shower, washed my hair, really nice and refreshing. Gave my feet a bit of a pamper, which is always a good idea. And then I just sort of came and sat down in my dressing gown with baby Blue. We watched some TV together, did some bits and pieces. And yeah, it was just a good start to the day. We then had to go out. I needed to wait until the shops were open because my mum was in need of some medication. So I had to go and pick up that medication. I also got her and my dad an Easter bunny, chocolate Easter bunny, lint one, from the shops to take to them, some hot cross buns as well, as a little treat. And then we walked to my mum and dad's house and dropped that off. So it was a nice long walk as well, which is another thing that I'm missing, and I think that is affecting my mental health, because I walk a lot, like a lot. I walk about 5 miles a day at the least. And today we did a massive circuit of not just our flat, of pretty much the town. So yeah, massive circuit, because my mum and dad live in a village outside the town. But it's about a 20-minute walk from my flat. So once we got there, it wasn't that far to come home. But yeah, because we had to go into town first, we then sort of cut through a road and then down a bypass and right round. And it was beautiful, and we saw some lovely things, got some lovely pictures. We get to walk through along a little brook, so I got to see a river, which I've missed as well. I love going for river walks, and see my mum and dad, which was really lovely, albeit only for 10-15 minutes while we did the exchange. So yeah, it's been a good day today. And then we've come home and I have sorted out the bedroom a bit more, put away a load of clothes, done just little bits like that. And I've changed the bed sheets on Baby Blue's bed, because I bought her this mermaid bed sheet and I've not put it on there yet. And I keep promising her I will, and I don't. So she's got that on there, and fallen asleep in my bed, typically, after it took me like an hour or so of tidying the bedroom. Yeah, typical. Absolutely typical. But she's asleep, that's the main thing. And I've had some chill out time watching vlogs. And that brings me on to the good news for today. I haven't written it down because I'm silly. But one of the best things I've seen today was that a lot of vloggers are getting together to raise money for the NHS Coronavirus Fund, which is in itself incredible. So 3 that I have seen are Alfie Days, Joe Sugg and Zoe Sugg. They are donating all of their AdSense profits to the charity. I can't speak for Alfie and Joe because they didn't mention it, but Zoe mentions in her blog tonight that she has made a personal donation to the charity as well. And I can only presume if she has, her brother has, and Alfie has as well. But I think that's incredible. And I think Diane Buswell and there was someone else she mentioned. There were 2 Strictly people, and they were meeting up in a Instagram live this morning, and they were raising money for the NHS as well. So it's just incredible. There's so many charities. Michael McIntyre's got something going on at the moment for the Trestle Trust, and it's great. And the thing I'm really looking forward to, which I keep badgering on about, but it's Children in Need, Comic Relief joining forces, and they're calling it the Big Night In. So it's like a Comic Relief night or a Children in Need night, but it's both the charities, and they're going to be sending the money raised to UK charities that are really in need during this whole crisis. And I just think that's such an amazingly wonderful idea. So I'm really excited to see how they're going to do it, because you can't have anybody live. You can't have a live studio audience. You can't have this, you can't have that. So they might just show clips from Children in Need and Comic Relief over the years, or they might have silly things going on that comedians organise themselves, or I don't know. I'm really excited to see what it is, and I would definitely 100% be tuning in. I want to say it's the 25th It's like the 24th or 26th of April. It's the end of April. Look it up. It's on BBC One. BBC One. I did share a post about it on my Instagram the other day. Some of the other good stories that I've heard today. I heard that there was a 4-year-old cancer patient who is undergoing chemotherapy, contracted coronavirus, and has beaten it while still fighting cancer. I mean, if he is not the definition of a tough cookie, I do not know what is. It just made my heart sing this morning when I saw that. And there are so many stories as well of people in their 90s, people in their 100s, like this 101, 104, 103, all surviving coronavirus. And it's so uplifting and heartwarming to think that there are those people that have still got that fight in them. So if you do know somebody that is fighting it, please keep hope. Please keep the faith. The doctors are doing what they can. They really are. I mean, I've got a friend who I went to school with, and her partner, who are actually younger than me, and he's currently in an induced coma, on life support, in ICU, whatever you call it, having the ventilator and all of that. At the moment, his condition is progressing well, but she said no news is good news. So much love and thought going out to them at the moment, because they've got a little girl together as well. So it's hard, but I'm keeping hopeful, and I'm keeping the faith that things will improve. The more we find out about this awful virus, the closer we are to getting not so much a cure, but a vaccination or a way to treat it. That's the important thing. Another bit of good news, I guess, the positive news that I saw today, it wasn't necessarily anything related to the current situation, but it was just a really feel-good video, and I did share it over on my Facebook page. And it's a guy in America, and he's taking his best mate around a house which he is saying he has just bought for his brother. And his best mate's going, oh, this is great, this is really, really awesome. He goes, oh, I mean, I'm just looking for a 1-bed flat, but can you imagine living here? And he's going mad. And it's like your ideal dream home. It's got like a river running through the garden, and it's huge. It's like a proper house, upstairs, downstairs. And at the end of the video, he says to his friend, I got a confession to make. I lied to you. I didn't buy this for my brother. I bought it for you. This is yours. And he explains to him that he's already told his girlfriend, and she's like in on it too, and all of this stuff. And it's just incredible, because they've been scrimping and saving and looking for a 1-bedroom apartment, but not been successful in about a year. And this guy has just been so supportive to him and all of this. He said he's been like my brother since we were kids at school, and I've got the money to do this, and I'm going to do it. So how incredible is that? Because I was just thinking about it today. It's, to one person, he has bought a house and he can afford to do it and he's happy to do it. But to the other person who is a renter, he now owns a house. He doesn't have to pay rent. He doesn't have to pay mortgage payments. He just has to pay basic food and bills. And I would presume that they're already on a decent wage, him and his partner, because they're renting an apartment. So they've now got that rent money extra a month. I mean, that's an amazing gift. That is an absolute amazing gift. If they don't have children already, they could probably not even consider it. So yeah, it was a really good feel-good feeling. It's over on my Facebook page, Little Blues Thank You, if you want to go and watch it. But I've rubbed it on. Whoops, it's come to the end of the podcast. So I hope it was a little bit interesting. Sorry if it was a bit of a ramble, but I will try and write down the good news tomorrow so I can just list it off for you and keep you all positive. But happy Easter, just in case I don't get one out tomorrow. Have a wonderful Easter. Don't eat too much chocolate. And don't forget to FaceTime, call your families, stay connected, and look after yourselves. Look after yourselves. That is the biggest thing. Take care. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.